Good afternoon. This is Today and Now, and my name is Job Ombati. Today and Now comes to you every week from Manchester, New Hampshire. On this very show, we discuss about various issues. Every week, we have a different guest. We discuss about many issues. And I am inviting you to join us today. As you know, this is Christmas holiday, and therefore, before I go far, I want to say Merry Christmas to each and every one of you. Last week, we talked about Kenya Global Unity. Some people call us from Florida, from Connecticut, and the Secretary General of Kenya Global Unity called us from New Jersey. This television show has gone global. Many people are watching us. And today, the Secretary who called us from New Jersey traveled all the way to New Hampshire and is here in the studio. He's going to talk to us. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you very much, John.
Mr. Joseph. Nice to see you. So today we are going to talk about the things that this Kenya Global Unity does here in America, for those people who live in New England, those people who live in the southern states, and at the same time, those who live abroad. The Secretary General of Kenya Global Unity, Joseph Nyaringo. Mr. Nyaringo, I am so happy you made it all the way from New Jersey to Manchester. Thank you for coming. I will like you briefly, now that my viewers are watching you, to tell them why you formed Kenya Global Unity.
Thank you, Mr. Job. Thank you for the station. I think I can describe myself as a citizen of the world.
And that means?
Job, I'm a Kenyan with a very great passion for the Kenyan society. I was born in a very poor family, a very humble background. I came to the United States to acquire knowledge.
You came to go to school?
I came to go to school.
And you went to school?
And I went to school.
And why then, if you came to go to school, why did you form this big and large organization like this?
My brother Job, the dream for Kenya Global Unity is very broad. We are focusing on the social, political, and economic aspects affecting the Kenyan people. And we intend to address them as they come and go. We are a very big organization. Today, we have representatives in Europe, representatives in Africa, in North America, and in Asia. The dream is very big, as I've mentioned, but I believe after acquiring all the skills that I've acquired, and with all the minds of Kenyans scattered all over the world, Kenya Global Unity intends to bring together and harness the skills of our people. And when we harness all these skills, it will be geared to benefit the Kenyan people back at home.
I want to ask you, because our television show, many people watch it in New Hampshire, in Manchester, and there are so many Kenyans here. And I am made to understand that there are some organizations which represent Kenyan interest in this very state. How different is Kenya Global Unity to these other small organizations that represents the Kenyans in this area?
I think, thank you for asking. We are the umbrella organization. We strive to bring together the small organizations into one fold. They will be under the Kenya Global Unity. We are the umbrella, and they'll come under us.
So you are the big organization which represents all of these small organizations?
That's correct.
I want to, I know there is a guest who is going to come here to our show next month. Somebody who works with the Kenya Tourism, who has worked for so many years in Kenya tourism. And since you came from Kenya recently, how bad is tourism in Kenya at this time? And how is Kenya Global Unity going to help boost Kenya tourism? Because we are in America and so many Americans travel to Kenya. How are you going to help boost tourism in Kenya?
As I mentioned, as a citizen of the world, I'm an ambassador for the country of Kenya. Wherever I go, east or west, I need to advocate for my country. I need to talk positive and good about
now
Kenya.
tell my viewers how to travel to Kenya and tell them what they're going to see there.
We have a rich heritage. You'll see the animals. You'll see rich culture. Kenya is a country of 42 communities, and each community is diverse with their unique values, ideals, and traditions. Welcome.
I want to tell my viewers that as we talk on this very show, we have so many topics to talk about. I have spoken with people in Concord, in Manchester, in Nashua, and so many places. Many people want to know about Africa, and many want to travel. Last year, I helped 4 families to travel to Kenya. They went to Masai Mara to see lions. They went to Ngorongoro Crater, Mount Kilimanjaro, and they had fun when they came back. I want you also to know that Kenyans in this community in Manchester, they have a long history to tell you. And so you want to travel to Africa, please, you are welcome. Talk to each and every one you find. In this show, we talk about politics, we talk about tourism, family, healthy, everything. Mention it. So if you are interested in traveling, next month we are going to get somebody coming to this very show who has been working in tourism for so many years. He's going to come and you can come with all your questions. Mr. Joseph Nyaringo is a leader of this Kenya Global Unity, and I want to ask you, what do you tell Kenyans in New England?
What I would encourage them to visit our website at www.kenyaglobalunity.org and register as members. And Brother Job, I would encourage them to contribute ideas, resources, and their energy so that we can be able to catalyze social, political, and economic change for the country of Kenya. We have acquired this knowledge in this land of the free. America is a very free land. The knowledge we have acquired, we need to use it so that we can translate it to change our society.
Just like the former people who came before you.
Yes, in most of the Pan-Africanists, all freedom struggle, the people who struggled for freedom for their countries, people like Mahatma Gandhi, they acquired the skills and knowledge overseas. Kwame Nkrumah, they did the same, Jomo Kenyatta. So, as good ambassadors to our country, we really need to whatever we have acquired in the United States,
the education and the experience and the resources you have, you need to use them to build your country.
Correct, to translate it so that we can catalyze our society.
Now, let me ask you, this is a big organization with so many people from all over the world. What are the challenges you have? How do you get these people together?
Courtesy of modern ICT, information communication technology, we live in the 21st century, Joe. We are using the internet, we are using telephone, we are using all the available technology to communicate with our friends across all over the world. I'm very much impressed with the work which is being done by our brothers. We have brothers and sisters overseas like Mr. Philip Ngugi in the United Kingdom, Davis Wanyama in Scandinavia. We have Chris Lengo in Norway. We have
Habli in the Middle East.
Mohammed Habli in the Middle East.
They wrote me some email and say we are doing a good job.
They are very passionate people and they want to unite our people for a common cause. And their interest, just like the ideals that the KGU stands for, is to lift the Kenyan society. And again, even Kenyans who are living overseas, there is challenges. There is a lot of students coming from Kenya who don't understand the American society. When they come, there is the concept of culture shock. So as Kenya Global Unity, when the students has come from Kenya, we reach out to these students to counsel them and guide them on how to go about the American society. After 3 months, they get assimilated, they go to college, and we tell them always after college, just to focus at home. Our interest is to get the knowledge and to translate this to help the Kenyan society.
I want to let my viewers know that Today and Now is gone global. And we are so thankful for the people who have been supporting us throughout the year. As we have come to the end of 2010, Many people supported us, either in money or in kind, or they just call us, and that's a very good thing. We helped so many people by speaking about issues that they care about, and that's all we can do, to inform you, to entertain you a little, at the same time, to at least encourage you to do what is right in helping making our society a good place. If you want to say something to the community, if you want to pass a message to the people, you come to our show, we will invite you, you will be able to speak to the people directly, tell them your agenda. Joseph Lister Nyaringo has come all the way from New Jersey because people down there in New Jersey are watching our show. They go to manchestertv.org and they watch our show. People in Connecticut, they are watching. Even those in Nairobi, they are watching our show. So if you have a message and you want people to get it, please come to our show. Here, we have nothing to fear. We speak the truth and we speak about issues in a truthful way that can build our people and our country. I want to ask you about life in New Jersey. I went to New Jersey last time. There's so many Africans there. There's so many Kenyans who live in New Jersey, mostly in Jersey City, and they also have organizations. And I have realized that they also want to participate in the local politics, electing somebody to represent them in that big city. What do you think about Africans or Kenyans' participation in politics in the local community?
Thank you, Mr. Job. Kenyans are very passionate people,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate the concept that there is our people, that as the population of Kenyans expands overseas,
Mm-hmm.
their passion to be part and parcel of the political process in the United States
It's
keeps
a good
on, keeps on moving up.
That's good.
I'm embraced to mention that the American people have been given President Obama, who has a Kenyan heritage, to become the president of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, this one has catalyzed
The relationship between the two countries.
the relationship between the two countries, and very many Kenyans are even wanting to aspire. Those who have become American citizens, they want to participate in the political process, and that's an encouragement. You know, states like New Jersey, where there is majority of Kenyans, and Texas, and Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
we encourage Kenyans to come up
And
and participate in the political process. Because when you come here, that's why America is a land of opportunity.
Do not sit on the fence, just participate and make this community a better place.
That's correct.
If you are watching this show, this is Today and Now. I want to ask you a question. President Obama the other day signed Don't Tell, Don't Ask law. What does that mean to you? Don't tell, don't ask has been a law of the land for some